Alright, bear with me. Not even sure what I'm filming this for. If I'm just filming this for myself so I could watch this and say, go Joe, go. Monday morning as I begin this, 7:30 in the morning. I got an hour to get out to property 7. Got a unit going over there, 2-bedroom color change. I got 4 guys gonna be on that unit. Donald, Jason, John, and a new guy, Ronnie. Milton's not working today. He's got a side job he's gonna go do. As of Friday, I had no work for Monday. So I told everybody there was a potential there was gonna be no work. And Milton was like, well, I can go finish a side job of mine. So this unit popped up over the weekend. I'm gonna put 4 guys on it, and they're all gonna get 6 or 7 hours. I am gonna micromanage the clock on this one. I have to, in an effort to see a profit. I can no longer afford to not see a profit. With 4 guys doing this unit, one guy's gonna have a task. Each guy's gonna have a task, and I mean, can't get no easier than that, to be honest. I'm sick as fuck this morning. Sore throat, hellacious congestion. Mostly it's my throat. And I probably shouldn't even be trying to even talk. Guess I'll go ahead and confess the fact that I did pick up smoking again. I can't imagine how that hasn't played into the fact that I'm sick right now. Throat killing me. But I ain't smoking today, that's for damn sure. And I had kind of come to the conclusion yesterday. I was like, well, it's time to quit again. It was fun for a couple of days or whatever, but I'm done. I need to be done. I also have a gutter installation I got to go do over at property 13, 12, or 13, I think it's 12. The first job that we're doing for these folks. Not a complicated job at all. I have everything I need to be able to do that job, minus a ladder, which is where I'm going right now to get my ladder, which is all the way across the map. Then I got to go all the way across the map back to get to the unit for today, and then all the way across the map back to get to the gutter repair job for today. A whole lot of driving around for not a whole lot. For the schedule tomorrow, there's only 1 unit going, and it's my hope that today I am going to pick up some work some kind of a way. I also have a meeting tomorrow with property 14. Don't know these people from a hole in the ground, and they called me about replacing some siding. I don't even know how high, how much, anything about it. Guess we'll find out tomorrow, though. It's my hope to have my ducks in a row, have all sorts of promotional material for what we can do, maybe minus pricing, because all the pricing is different, especially when I've got to factor in the paint cost. It is factoring in the paint cost. It's allowing me to charge more per unit. For example, we just went and did a 1-bedroom townhouse at property 13, and I was able to charge $660 for that unit, not including the $100 for the drywall repairs that I charged, but $660 for a 1-bedroom repaint. I paid my painters. I had 2 painters in there. They made 8 hours for the day. That was $160. That's $320 for the 2 of them. I was really only charging $400 to do the paint, and then $260 for the cost of paint. So that was the $660. That's how I came up with that number. But you figure if I'm making $400 to do the paint and I'm paying $320 to my painters, shit, it's only an $80 profit. However, that would end up being even less as well because of the fact that the paint cost ended up being more than the $260 that I thought it was going to be. It ended up being $322. So that was a whopping, what, 60 something dollars more? Let's just call it $60 more than what I had anticipated the paint cost to be. So even though it sounds like I'm charging a whole hell of a lot for this unit, I made $20 off of that. Anyways, I want to conserve my voice. Let me get to the storage unit, get what I need, and carry on. All right, Tuesday morning. I think my son is 7 weeks old today. Shout out to my son. I ain't been able to spend much time with him because of the fact that I've been sick as fuck. Tried taking some medicine last night, but still dealing with hellacious congestion. If there is any silver lining, which there's fucking not, I haven't smoked. Didn't smoke at all yesterday, and I guess that's something to be proud of. Not sure if I didn't smoke because of the fact that I was just sick, and I feel like that's pretty much the fucking case there. That I was just sick. I gotta be honest, I'm not really feeling it with the videos. Hence the fact that I haven't uploaded. I've got videos, I just haven't uploaded. And I hate that. God, I want to feel it. And I love doing the videos. Man, I love to do the videos. I can't honestly explain why I'm not doing the videos. I mean, I'm filming this. Will I ever even share this? I filmed almost 2 weeks worth of footage and didn't even use any of it. Decided to just do a video in front of the camera and talk about the things. Probably mainly because I just wanted to be able to use that Shure SM7B microphone. I love the way that damn thing sounds. I love the look and feel of those type of videos more than this bullshit vlog footage. And to be honest, that's exactly what it is. It's just bullshit vlog footage most of the time. So I think what I'm doing right this second is I'm just filming this more for me than you. And I hate that that sounds selfish like it is, but I kind of need this a lot more than y'all do. I have absolutely nobody I can talk to. And truth be told, that really hits home a hell of a lot harder when I'm not filming videos. Because when I am filming videos, at least I'm talking to the windshield. So it's not so crazy. I'm not so crazy. I don't feel so hot. And that's unfortunate. I find myself being sickly more times than not. And I've probably said this more times than not as well. I don't think I ever really got past COVID. I don't want to be all hypochondriac-like, but I don't feel so good. Hence the fact I went back to smoking, because I feel like I'm dying, and hey man, why not live up these last days the best that I can, enjoying it at least, or whatever. But I wasn't even really enjoying that when I was smoking. It actually became more of a pain in the ass than anything. So, just when you think you miss it, you go back to it and realize there weren't shit to miss after all. So I really am trying to quit. Thought about smoking this morning. Of course I thought about smoking this morning. Probably would be a lot more inclined to smoke this morning if it felt better than I do. But I still feel like fucking pure tea shit. So maybe that's kind of helping me in that regard. It obviously is. Yesterday ended up being an okay day on the bottom line. Ended up making like $480 for the day. That was good. I need to be able to make that type of money every day. And I have to be seeing a profit off of every job from now on, with the fact that, you know, my wife isn't working and shit, I'm borderline getting ready to quit YouTube again. Money's gonna be tight. Money's gonna definitely be tight. Got to batten down the hatches and tighten the reins. Today, we only got one unit on the agenda for today, supposedly. Over here at property 10. No idea what it is. 1 bedroom, 3 bedroom, 2 bedroom, no idea. Is it even going? Didn't get any information yesterday saying that it wasn't. So I got to assume that it is. And who am I going to work today? You know, even though I did make a profit yesterday, I also tried to work as many people as I could. I put Jason, Donald, John, and Ronnie to work. Milton had a side job he went and did. But anytime I put more than a couple of people in a unit, it always goes wrong. And of course, it went wrong yesterday as well. I gave everybody 6 hours for yesterday. And I know that, you know, nobody was happy with that. That's only $120 for the day, but everybody only had one task. One guy rolled the walls. One guy was supposed to cut them in. One guy did kitchens and bathrooms, and one guy did doors and trim. I needed this to go this way because I had to go do the gutter repair job, which I did, and that came out pretty good. I got to be honest, though, like everything yesterday was just hit after hit. It was traffic. It was issues with this and issues with that. And I mean, even after work was over with, still dealing with bullshit in every single one of those things. I was thinking to myself, man, I ought to just smoke a cigarette. Man, I ought to just smoke a cigarette. And I did. It's kind of fun to toy with myself like this, I guess. It gives me something to do. Smoking, why were you smoking, Joe? Well, it was helping to pass the day at the very most. If it was doing anything at all, hey, it was helping to pass the day. I was smoking 10 cigarettes a day, probably. But like I said, you know, I thought it would, like, you know, help me with the stress. It never does. It's probably part of the reason why I'm sick right now. Anyways, today I'm going to see what's going on with property 10. I got to take a service agreement over to property 12. I think it's property 12. It's starting to get confusing with the properties now. And then I got a 10 o'clock meeting with property 14. I've actually put together new promotional material, and it's literally just a little one-page flyer. No pricing on it. Hey, just what we can do and what I feel like separates us from anybody else. Anyways, no telling how today's gonna go, so let's just see. All right, over here at property 10, and wait till y'all see this. This is just a 2-bedroom. Just a 2-bedroom. Kitchen over here. Holy shit. Man, what in the fucking hell? Look at this thing here. What is this? Get the fuck out of here. This is insanity right here is what this is. A 2-bedroom? Dog, y'all definitely paying more for this. There ain't even no doubt. I can't do it, man. I can no longer do these prices like this. So what we got? A fucking million doors, full color change. This is about $1,000 paint right here. I mean, look at all these doors. Whew, man. The Jack and Jill bathroom. I don't even know if I want to go upstairs. I mean, I got to. So this is not today's unit. This is tomorrow's unit, but it's available today. So we probably gonna go ahead and get started on this. That way I can get everybody working. All right, fucking insane hallway. Tons of extra trim. Oh my God. This is actually a freaking sweet freaking layout here. I mean, you got the windows. What? That is pretty fucking dope. A little ass closet in this big ass unit. Hey Joe, how you doing? I shaved, I did. Woo, boy, hey, let me tell you, this is a monster unit. Yeah, it is. This joint is a monster. Gosh almighty. All right, well, they're gonna cry when they see this one, whoever put in this. But this is not the priority. We do got a 1 bedroom that we gotta go get on. So let's get to that. Too much closets. Too much closets. There's no repairs in here, so that's good. Holy shit. All right, let's go look at the other unit. Okay, living room, coming into this unit. Semi-gloss on the walls, ceiling, trimming doors, living room, hardwood throughout, beautiful floors. 2 bedroom, good size. Closet. Second bedroom. And bathroom. Tile in here. Okay, good deal. Okay, here's a bathroom right here. What we're looking at, probably about 8 feet. So you're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5, 5, 6, 7, 8, call it 9 sheets. 10, 10 and a half. Let's go with 11. Okay. So right to there. What we got down here? So you had tile. There we go. There's a good look at it. Right there. Okay. All right. Okay, here's a finished bathroom. Tile instead would stop at the end of the shower or tub area and would end right there as well. So nothing over here. Large base. See how that goes? Got the cove base around the tub. Okay. Okay, 3-bedroom color change. Accent walls got to get squared away. Carpet is going. Ceilings. Y'all paint ceilings every time?
Yeah.
Okay. So then.
You gotta get the caps for that. Sprinkler system.
I got them. All right, this is gonna be agreeable gray flat. Basin doors are gonna be, what color y'all doing?
I think they semi-gloss.
Semi-gloss, just bright white?
Yep, semi-gloss white, yep.
All right, 1 bedroom here. This is smaller of the 2, or smaller of the 3. Huge accent wall. Hallway. A lot of hallway space. Kitchen is very small. Entryway. Decent sized closet. Laundry area. All right, large bath, oh yeah. Yeah, this one's huge. Whew, this is a big one. Okay. Second bathroom. A couple of repairs to consider. Replace the base right there. Tile right there. Not guaranteed on that. Okay, good deal. Hey there. Bear with me this morning. It's Wednesday morning and 7:47 in the morning, and trying to get over whatever the fucking this sickness I have is. I haven't felt like flu-like sick or anything. It's just been all congestion. It was hellacious sinus congestion and hellacious chest congestion. And now really that's what I've got the remnants of, is just the chest congestion. I haven't been able to hold my son for 2 days. I haven't been able to do shit except for try to go to work and try to keep my hands sanitized and stay out of people's face. I'm hoping today's the day I'm gonna get past this. I read an article yesterday about, I guess, patient first and how packed they were on Monday and how people are dealing with either there's a huge uptick in cases of strep throat and some other thing, something, I can't remember what it was called, but basically it was all congestion related. And I was like, oh yeah, that's exactly what I have. Look at these nice people walking down the streets. This is Prostitute Alley right here. They will break their neck to make sure that they get your attention and you get theirs. If ever you're in need of a favor or a little helping hand, so to speak. I am feeling a hell of a lot better than I was yesterday. So there's some good news there. And in terms of yesterday was really a day that I just couldn't afford to not be out and about. We would do 2 units yesterday. I'm gonna go check and see how those came out. It was Milton, John, and Ronnie in a 1-bedroom color change. And then I had Donald and Jason in a 2-bedroom monster color change where they didn't have to finish that unit yesterday. However, they do have to have it done today, and it's my hope that they're pretty far along with that unit because they're not making any money today. All the money they were getting paid for that unit, they got paid yesterday, which I know I'm gonna regret that. Paid these guys $300 a piece to do this unit, and there needs to be no miscommunication about the fact that to finish that unit, you are on your own time. So I hope that they got that thing pretty far along. I know they were in there spraying that unit, which, I don't necessarily like, but hey, that's on them. If there's issues, they got to correct it. I do have another unit for them to be able to go do today, supposedly. Everything that I have today is kind of supposedly. A unit at property 2, a unit at property 3. Both of those are supposedly. There's a countertop repair job I'm going to attempt to do over at property 3. I don't even know if I've shared with you guys that I got the quote for the countertops. I got that the other day. That was $827. I put the deposit down on that. I'm charging $1,300 to do the install. Those countertops should be ready within a week or 2, and I'll go pick them up. Hopefully I'll have the box truck by then, do that install, and hopefully that's going to go pretty smooth. We'll see. Yesterday was a big day. I had to go meet with property 14, my first time meeting with property 14, and I like to believe that it went pretty well. They've got 2 properties, a small side and a big side. At the small side, there's only 30-something units. So we'll probably be doing a unit once every couple of months over there. But they are color changes, and I'm charging a hefty amount of money for those. We're actually getting ready to begin one of those units tomorrow, a 3-bedroom color change, $1,300 what I'm charging for that. But I got to go buy the paint. So, quite an expensive job. And it's quite a bit of work over there. Their big side, they got over 200-something units. I really want to get the big side, but there's an issue on pricing. Me being too expensive in comparison to what they've been paying. They've been paying, I think, between $525 is their standard flat fee for a 1 or a 2-bedroom, no matter what the unit size is. And I got to provide the paint. So the best prices that I could give to them was a $545 flat fee for a 1 or a 2-bedroom. However, they do have a 2-bedroom townhouse, which is a lot like a 3-bedroom. The good thing is they are all literally just one color. From the baseboard and the quarter round up to the ceiling, walls, doors, trim, everything is all semi-gloss paint. One color, one sheen. Nothing changes throughout those units. But it's going to take more paint to do those townhouses. So for those units, I gave them a flat fee of $645. Best that I could do. Best that I could do. There were a couple of other jobs over there that I had to go look at. There was a siding repair. I told them I would do that for free. Basically, some underlaminate has just slipped between the siding. I'm going to pop that siding, put that underlaminate back, Tyvek tape that money, call it a day, re-secure that piece of fucking vinyl, and we're done. And it's right at ground level. Don't even got to bust out a ladder for that. I'll do that one for free, so long as they do some other work with us. They got some dryer vents that they need to have replaced. Easy job. These dryer vents are about $7 a piece. There's 16 of them. And I'm charging them $500 to do the dryer, the 16 dryer vents. It's $20 a dryer vent plus an additional, I think, $10 or $11 for the materials of the dryer vents. It came out to like $475 or $473. I just rounded up to $500. $500, make it easy day. Do got to break out the ladder for that. Do got to crawl behind some sticky plants and all that, sticky bushes and all that good shit. So yeah. And I'm gonna seal around there as well, which I probably don't even have to be honest. I don't think that is a requirement, considering, you know, you have heat coming out of there. The sealant probably ain't for shit. Really, all the dryer vent does is prevent anything from coming back inside. Bugs, birds, rats, especially mice. The end cap for the dryer vents, I mean. And then there was another job over there, and this is a job that at first I initially passed on, but I did put a proposal together for this. This was a full bathroom reno that had been gutted down to the studs and center blocks. This thing needs to be re-rocked, refinished completely. Tile work on the backsplash around the shower. Tile work on the floor. Subfloor in 2 spots is wonky and needs to be secured. All I'm gonna do is cut a little piece out, sister up some shit in there, and call it a day. That's how anybody else would do, to be honest. Resecure the subfloor. Take care of the tile on the floor once all of that is said and done. Baseboard, cove base, both of those got to go in that bathroom, and then a new vanity. Total price for that job, $7,200. I know that sounds like a lot, but trust me when I tell you it's not. That's a full bathroom, start to finish, commercial property, and you're gonna get that thing done in 2 weeks or less, and I can get that thing scheduled to begin pretty much ASAP. I've factored in all of my materials into that cost. I really just threw some numbers at the wall with each one of those jobs. For example, the drywall, I called that $2,500. The subfloor repairs, I called that $1,200. There's 2 of them, $600 a piece. And I mean, really, it's just cutting a piece out, sistering some shit in there, putting the new subfloor in, liquid nailing, all of that. Each one of these jobs to get this bathroom done is itemized. Tile and backsplash, I think I put at $2,750. Vanity install, cove base, baseboard, $750. It's a very small vanity, 20 inches or less. I think it's a 20-inch vanity, 20-something inch maybe. So they probably won't go for that, but it was good to be able to bid it nonetheless. Those are the type of jobs I really want to get. I love doing drywall work. But you never know, they might go for it. In other news, hopefully everything's going relatively well. Business has not really picked up. I've picked up an additional unit for 2 additional units for tomorrow where I had nothing on the schedule. Still have nothing on the schedule for Friday, but you never know, something could come through. Going about 100, ain't you, Stick? In your little Mitsubishi Mirage. And still borderline feeling like shit. In terms of workers, I've got Donald, Jason, Milton, John, and Ronnie. So I've got 5 guys. Don't need any more guys right this second. Kind of have a little bit too much right this second, but it's okay. I'd rather have too many than too little right this second. They're all solid guys. They're all good workers for the most part. And eventually when work does pick up, which it will, it's looking like February is just a month where apartments just don't have a lot of move-outs. Maybe it's Valentine's Day or something along the lines of that. Don't know, but hopefully it's going to end up being a productive month. I need it to be, and to be able to keep my guys busy, and to hopefully not be able to lose guys. We'll see. As far as the box truck is concerned, still waiting on that fuel tank to get in. Should be in today, they say. I'll believe it when I see it. This has been the most annoying fucking situation trying to get this fuel tank from Florida to where I am. John's ready to do this repair, and I need, that to happen because he's getting ready to leave to go to Alaska for a couple of weeks. So, crazy situation there. My son is doing great. My wife is doing great. And that's all I got. I feel like I got to stop by the storage unit, but I just really ain't got time right this second. So, all right, well, anyways, let's hope today's going to be a good day. All right, this is 108, looking at repair work. This whole wall right here looks like shit. Somebody's already came in here and mudded over it, but we'll still have to address that a little bit. A little bit of shit right there. This whole wall over here definitely needs to be sanded down still. This right here looks like pure T shit. And holes here, and that's it. I think it's like 11:40 something in the morning, and back over here at property 2, I just sanded some shitty drywall work that these guys had did, the maintenance guys. And I was gonna come in here and re-mud it so that I could charge $100 because their work is fucking shit. But I'm just gonna end up caulking it up and just calling it a day. And Donald and Jason are gonna come over here and paint this unit. They're finishing up that monster 2-bedroom color change over there at property 10. And then I've got John and Milton and Ronnie over at property 3 doing a 3-bedroom repaint. And when I got over to property 3 this morning, I had this feeling like something was off. I pulled in, I saw the maintenance guy talking to what had to be some sort of contractors. And I knew I was gonna need to get the keys to get the unit that we had for today unlocked, but I didn't want to bother him. So I went and checked the unit, and of course it was locked. So I did see him, and I would eventually say, hey, can we get the unit unlocked? He said, yeah, give me a minute. I'll go get the keys. And of course, he never did. So 9 o'clock rolls around, and the office is open, and I go get the keys, and no big deal there. So he would end up coming into the unit that we were working on and telling me, hey, I just want to let you know, there's another painter here. And of course, my heart sunk because I'm thinking to myself, damn, property 3 was one of the properties that I really feel like we had a great rapport with, and who I thought, we were doing great with. We're doing the kitchen renovation. We're doing a lot of work. We're going up and beyond, and we always do. We always try to. So why another painter? And it gets deeper. Not only they got another painter, well, they got somebody else in there doing kitchens and actually entire unit renovations. Now hear me out. Basically the way the game goes, or what they're doing is, they're tearing out all of the kitchen cabinets, putting in new kitchen cabinets. So fuck the fact that we're painting kitchen cabinets. They'll probably tear those out too. They're putting new kitchen cabinets in, putting granite or quartz or something like that in there, supposedly not for mica, which is what we're putting in there. They're getting rid of the little hole where the TV goes. They're boxing that in. They're putting flooring throughout the entire unit, carpets in the bathroom, bedrooms, new light fixtures throughout. And I can't even imagine what the cost of this is. Actually, I can. I'm thinking it's probably about $20,000 a unit. Like I said, I just bid a bathroom at $7,200, and they may laugh at me for that. They may never even call me back. If I was $25 or $50 more than the current painter that they have, what makes you think they're gonna spend $7,200 to do a full rebuild of a bathroom? Well, I can guarantee you, somebody else is gonna come in there and give you a pretty close price, if not more. And I don't really want that job. It's in an occupied unit with an old lady. I would like to do the job for that particular fact. You know, I hate to see an elderly lady in there with a bathroom that's completely dismantled. But at the same time, you're gonna pay. You're gonna pay for me to go in there and do that work. It's a shit ton of work, right? So, there is that. Now, this guy comes, he's like, hey man, I just wanna let you know there's another painter. Oh, by the way, they're doing full renovations. Damn, ain't that what we're doing? Now, it's not like it's his fault that this happened. It's not the boss's fault. It's sort of the big boss who doesn't really like me, but there's another big boss. You see, you got a big boss who's over, I guess the office side of things. And then you've got a big boss who's over the maintenance side of things. And what we do refers completely to maintenance work. Well, this big boss over maintenance, he don't fucking know us. He don't know shit that we're doing, and he don't care. He's got somebody, not somebody, a buddy of his, you know, contractor guy. Hey, I could do your renovation work. Maybe he's already doing the renovation work. I don't know. And I'm not here to hate on that guy or hate on this situation at all. Obviously, you're taking work away from me and my guys, so I am salty about that. But I understand. It's a dog-eat-dog world, and it's a dog fight, right? However, we got to have some confusion. These guys literally just started today. The guys who were actually there. And here's where all the confusion begins at. So I'm getting our unit set up, and I see these guys kind of parked away from me a little bit, and they're kind of getting their shit ready to rock and roll. And I don't know who they are yet. I don't know what they're doing. I figure they're doing something, and you know, my spider senses were tingling. So once I'm finally made aware of everything, because you know, the maintenance guy comes and tells me everything, I'm still not too salty about it. I mean, I'm a little salty, but once I understand it's out of his hands, there's nothing to be salty about. The higher ups, they don't know me from Adam, and they don't care. They're going to use who they know, and you know, forget anybody else who's in the way. Maybe I'm just in the way. But we had to put a paint order in this morning to get the unit going that Milton and John and Ronnie are doing. And I guess there was another paint order that went in this morning as well. So I send my guy to go pick up the paint that I ordered, and he gets there and tells me the paint's not there, and they're trying to give him some different paint. And I said, holy shit, it clicked. There was another paint order. These guys must have ordered paint, and they grabbed our paint. So when I get back, because I'm not on the property, I am fucking livid. I want to go rip these guys' heads off like, damn, you're supposed to be contractors. How you gonna go pick up paint and not look at the label? And that's what I do. So I go and I catch them, and there's the maintenance supervisor. And I jump out the truck and I'm like, yo, yeah, you got our paint? I said, how did you get our paint? I said, didn't you check the label? Oh, they told us at Sherwin-Williams. They told us at Sherwin-Williams that this was the paint that we were getting. You didn't look? And if you know that that's not the paint you're supposed to have, why would you take the wrong paint? Why wouldn't you wait and get the right paint? But you're professionals, right? Well, I would learn that they're not. Yeah, it gets better. So not only are they doing full renovations throughout the entire unit, they've also got some guys in there painting. That's a part of this as well. Oh, and by the way, everything that I mentioned they were going to do, they're also going to paint the units as well. Full color changes. And these guys who are in there have torn out the kitchen and they're doing the painting. It's their first day. They're a brand new business. They just started their business. They're not, I guarantee, not approved to be doing work for this company. They're subbing work out from the guy who does have the contracts to do the renovation work, which, according to the third-party verification approval bullshit that I had to go through, you cannot sub out work. You ain't supposed to do that. Well, Joe, don't you sub out work? Aren't your guys subs? No, all of my guys work underneath of me. They're not their own business. They work under me and they represent my business. These guys don't. So as I'm sitting here talking with these guys, because one of these guys has to ride with me back to the unit that they're working on to give me the paint that they've got of ours. You know, he's telling me all of this about how he just started his business. It's just him and one guy, and they've got this property, my property, and also another property far across the map that I don't have. And I'm like, yeah, you and one guy, you're gonna have a tough time keeping up. Oh, he's gonna hire more people. I've been doing this for 8 months and I've gone through 30 people. Good luck with that, Stick. Oh, they're gonna go in here and spray these color changes. Hey, good luck with that as well. But anyway, so these guys are illegal subs. I tell them they can refer to me as High-Strung Joe because I'm all animated talking to these guys and not being disrespectful or anything. I'm just busy. I'm always on the go. I'm jacked up on coffee. I haven't been smoking. I'm sick. I'm always on the go. Got a lot of shit to do and these guys are holding me up. So I said, yeah, you can refer to me as High-Strung Joe. They said, well, you want to get low, Joe? You want to be low-strung, Joe? I got this dab pen right here. Oh, cool. So now we get high at work. Fast forward and final thing to mention about this. So we go, my guy gets back with their paint. Now we're fucking delivery service of paint. We're Uber Eats of the paint world. So we're bringing the paint over to these guys. We barge in. Hey, knock, knock. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Thank you. Oh, goody. This is going to be fun. I'm going to clock everything that they're doing. And really, I've got no dog in this fight. I don't know the higher ups. I don't have that relationship. And any relationship that I do have is probably piss poor. Yeah. And I've probably done that, caused that because of not getting checks in the past, not realizing they were net 60. Nobody ever told me that. But one thing that I will do is I will clock how this job goes that they do. They're probably going to do an exceptional job. Let's give them the benefit of the doubt. But all I could do is do what I'm doing, try to do the best that I can, keep my guys working. And when we get done doing our kitchen renovation, when that countertop comes in and all of that good stuff, showcase the work that we can provide, going a totally different route. Fuck your quartz, go with Formica. Fuck your kitchen pullouts, paint the cabinets, right? And do this for a cost well less than what you're probably paying to do what you're doing right now. And by the way, everything else that you're doing, changing light fixtures, doing LVP through the units, we can do that, minus the carpet and all that good stuff. But what if these guys are good? I mean, shit, if they're factoring the paint as well, we'll lose this property. And there's not a damn thing that we can do about it. It's sad, it's sickening, it's a gut punch is what it is. I'm out here diligently, daily, sick as fuck, scrounging for more and more work. And it's a little defeating, to be honest. But anyways, let me finish up what I got going on here. I just got to caulk up a couple of seams, you know, and get the fuck out of here and go talk to property 12 and try not to look desperate saying, hey, do you got any of them units ready? Front door just got bumped. Damn. All right, this unit's done. I really want to show y'all the big unit, but I ain't got time to stop over there. That big unit over at property 10 came out real good. John, Milton, and Ronnie busted this unit out and weren't shit to it. It was just a repaint. So I was in here dicking around with these countertops, just trying to really put a Band-Aid on shit. So we used some really strong liquid nails to secure this piece right here because trying to reglue it wasn't working. I used it right there as well, which, you know, it's just beat the shit. There's not a whole lot you can do to it. Once this secures, I probably will come in here and silicone this right here, silicone around here, And then what I did here, which I know doesn't look good, but you gotta imagine that whole piece back there is off. I mean, there's nothing you can do with this. Hey, light, you was just strobing out on me. So anyways, we used some grout match, silicone slash whatever it is, the grout match in the tube to re-secure all the backsplash here. And yeah, there was another piece right here that we glued. This one actually did a lot better than over there. That piece is all fucked up. And then you got this burn right here, which I thought about putting that right there in there. But that's just gonna look like shit. So, not sure what I could do right there except for silicone that. There's nothing that we can do with this because of the fact that, you know, we're backed up on countertops. We're at the disposal of the countertops and how soon we get those. And really, hey, it doesn't even fucking matter because any work that we do, they're just gonna fucking tear it out. Yeah, they are, because they got somebody else. And our days here are numbered, I can promise you that. I wish these guys the best who are down there doing this additional work. I ain't gonna lie, I'm in my feelings about it because, you know, we have worked hard at this property to rebuild the relationship that probably got damaged at one point. And maybe it was while the relationship was damaged that they sought out somebody else, which led to, hey, let's just renovate the entire apartments. I don't really know how the whole thing played out. Like, I don't know what happened with it, but here we are. And the sad reality is we are in the middle of a renovation of one of our own. And, you know, we're going to do all this work and I'm going to fork out more money out of my own pocket to, you know, finish this thing, you know, to get the countertops, to possibly change out the poles and the knobs. That's all knobs, actually, no poles. And, you know, maybe put a new faucet set in. Fork out all of that money. A couple of scenarios could play out with that. One, they could say, hey, fuck you, we're not paying you. We didn't sign off on this just because the boss there said to do that. That's not what we were planning on doing, and fuck you, we're not paying for that. That could very well play out. I probably ought to get in writing everything about this job. Second thing that could play out is they could just go ahead and pay us and say, all right, fuck it, yep. Man, that was cheap. You guys were fucking crackhead prices. $1,300 to do the countertops? Man, fuck that. We could spend that money and get quartz, probably. Not installed, though. Certainly not installed. But, you know, we could do all of this work and it'd be all for naught, and they just go in there and shit can us because, you know, that company paints as well and just tears up all the work that we did, tears out those cabinets that we painted, and just keeps it fucking moving. Yeah. Anyways, that's it for today. Hey, the day is done. Nothing is won today. Off of this unit, I've made $40, and off of the unit that Donald and Jason are doing, I've made probably $130, a little $170 a day today. All right, that's it. I'm gonna go wallow in my pity on the ride home today. It's gonna be one of them days where I'm listening to David Goggins and shit.